A critique I hear often of the radical position that we take on the complexity sciences and what it means for understanding human relationships is that we seem to be saying there's no point in being a manager or there's no point in having leaders. That's not what I'm saying. We can become more insightful, more reflective, more skillful in working with other people, which sometimes means hanging on to our anxiety about what might or might not happen, paying attention to the experience of being together, noticing both the positive and negative aspects of staying in relation with each other, trying to get things done, and not rushing on to deliver things. So there is a common way of speaking in contemporary management discourse, which is predicated on delivery, on concrete outcomes. Now, my view is that we spend too much time rushing around delivering things and not enough time thinking about what we're doing. I think taking the time to think about what we're doing together is a radical act. Now, I'm not suggesting that we spend all day doing that. Things need to be done in organizations. There are meetings to attend, there are things to deliver. But if we don't think about what it is that we're doing together, then are we really doing the jobs that we're paid for? So I think it construes management as a very different discipline from one based on rational assumptions of linear cause and effect. If we do this, then we'll get this outcome. And in a way is much more humble. There is no privileged position for a manager to be in, controlling everybody else and predicting the outcomes of everybody else's activity. You might be in a position of greater influence than people you're managing, but you're not in a position of greater insight than the people that you're managing. Because as a manager, you're also part of the game that's going on. And I'm not using that in a pejorative sense, meaning it's just a game and therefore not serious. It's a serious game where there are rules and where we're all adapting and responding to each other, but where we're all caught up in the game, including the managers. So the management task becomes becoming more thoughtful, becoming more skillful, becoming more humble in what managers can and can't achieve.